Hi everyone, today I just want to show you how I use my Knit Picks ball winder. I have a mess of yarn over here from a project that I unraveled, and I want this to be in a nice little cake that I can use and store easily. So all I've done so far is attach the ball winder to my table using the little clasp thing that they have here, and it just screws on and holds it in place. It doesn't move around. So let's get started. First thing you have to do is just feed this through here. You can just do that by winding it through. Done. Now insert your yarn in these two little notches on top of the winder, and I like to hold it down tight for a little bit while I turn it once or twice just to make sure it stays in place. So I use the crank to turn it slowly once or twice just to kind of secure that tail. And then you can start winding a little bit faster, and as you wind, it takes the yarn from your pile and wraps it up in a nice little cake form onto the winder. You can go a little bit faster or slower, however you want, and you can hold onto the yarn to adjust how tightly it's wound, but this is pretty much it. It'll take me about 2 or 3 minutes to do this entire 100-gram hank of yarn that I unraveled. Got a little knot here. You can also do this from your actual project and unravel it as you go, like wind it up as a ball as you're unraveling it, which make it a lot easier and prevent you from getting any knots. But I had this already unraveled from before and I saved it so I can show you. Okay, we're almost done. Just a little bit left, and you can already see how it's a nice big cake. Oops, got a knot here. Probably happened when I unraveled it. But now that we're at the end, you can see that it just feeds through, and you can tuck it under any of these outside strands just to hold it. And here's your cake. It's all wrapped up nicely on here. Now just press down on the center where you inserted the yarn at first, and you can pull up, take it off, and there you go. It's a nice little cake. And I really like these because when you have a few of them, you can also stack them, and they store really nicely in your drawers or wherever you store your yarn. I have a couple. Here's another one I did earlier. And you can just stack them nicely, and it takes up less space than a hank would, and you can use it as like from the outside edge here as a normal ball of yarn, or you can also pull this end out and use it as a centerable ball. But because it's flat, as you're working, it doesn't roll around.